At Christian Brothers High School in Memphis, maybe not the most noted name yet, but soon to be well-known name is Patrick Kutas.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk a little bit about just kind of what the last few months, years been like, kind of how you've changed physically to put yourself in a position to start getting everybody's attention.
Well, started working out a lot, eating a lot, just, the main things. And really, practice-wise, just physically going harder every play, make it count like it's your last one. So.
All right, so how big are you right now? What do you weigh?
267, 268-ish.
What did you play at last year?
248.
Okay, so about 20 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been a good 20 pounds, right?
It's been a good 20 pounds.
What kind of got it going for you in terms of, hey, we got this downtime during the spring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna eat and live in the weight room. What got you going that way?
Well, Coach Stark, really, one of our offensive line coaches, he's been big in that, because just push yourself and keep going and get bigger every time. Try to set a goal every day in the weight room. So,
when did you start seeing some gains that were like, oh, this is paying off? Could you kind of feel it happen, or was it one of those, you got back with your friends and were like, holy, you're a total different looking dude?
Well, it was both. It was my first year doing shot put last year, and that's when, heavy, intense working out. That's probably when I started to notice, like, this could actually go somewhere with it.
And so you started to get some attention. Kansas is offering?
Yes, sir. At school, South Carolina's been at school.
They've been at the school. They've been by to see you.
Ole Miss, Mississippi State.
So what are you hearing from coaches when you start to, when they start to see your film? What kind of feedback are you getting? Either through, I know maybe it's from your high school coach. He says, hey, Ole Miss said this about you, or so-and-so said this about it. What kind of feedback are you getting about your game right now?
Physical player. Really just get after the ball, try to, finish the play. And mobility and flexibility is a big thing since you're low and being low. So
you mentioned your offensive line coach kind of gets you going in the weight room. You play both. You play defensive line and offensive line. Where do you think where do you think the future's at for you?
It depends on where I really go and what they want to do with me. I honestly think I could do either one, but in reality, probably offensive lineman.
You like offensive side of the ball?
It's fun. You get to pancake people. It's just maul them. It's great.
What have you always played? When did you start playing offensive line? I mean, as a kid growing up, did you always play both ways? Just because you were big?
I was just a big guy. I didn't really play defensive line until middle school. So
you've always kind of, offensive line was the first place you were.
Offensive line.
What makes a good offensive lineman?
Hands, speed, quickness, being low. That's a big thing. Just physically, aggressive.
This spring and summer has been so weird without workouts and formal stuff and everything like that. Do you feel like you're behind, or do you kind of feel like everybody's in the same spot and this fall is just kind of a feel your way through the first couple of weeks to get back in the groove a little bit?
Team-wise?
Yeah, team-wise and individually.
Individually, I feel like I'm ahead of most people. Team-wise, I feel like we're getting there. We're doing good. We just need to keep constantly going. So.
But it's exciting to be talking about playing,
really
right?
Exciting.
All
it's
right.
really exciting.
Exciting to be talking about playing. This is a guy to keep an eye on moving in the future as schools around the country start to find out who this big fella is here at Christian Brothers High School.
Yes, sir.